Hi guys, welcome to Mala's West. Welcome if you're new here, welcome if you have been here before. Thank you so much for joining me in today's reading. Today's reading is going to be for the zodiac sign of Gemini. So, Gemini, before we get into your reading, and we're going to look at what energetic block is clearing up for you. So, before we get into the reading, take a few deep breaths and breathe out through your mouth. I'm going to ring the singing bowl now. All right, Gemini. So the main energy that's clearing up for your energetic block that's clearing up for you is the King of Wands. I hope it's visible. All right. And bottom deck energy is Two of Swords, Temperance, and the Nine of Cups. So I wonder if Gemini, Libra energy, and Sagittarius energy is somewhere important here. And with the Two of Swords, Temperance, these two cards rather, this journey, wherever this energetic block started from or wherever it became even more significant, with Two of Swords, it does, feel like this is something where you were confused about two, three options, probably two options or even more. And so you were like, okay, you know the pros and cons of one option and the pros and cons of another option. Yet both of them do not work for you, or you don't know how to make them work. There were pros in either of the options that actually made sense to you, and the cons as well, and yet they were not amalgamating or coming together, or you were not able to figure out an answer. And so you were making a strong attempt at tuning into your intuition here, Gemini, which I do per se somehow you did succeed in, because the next card is Temperance. It's interesting that after the Two of Swords we have the Temperance, because both of these energy have in the pictography here, or in the pictures here, if you look at it, both of these energies have two things. So this one has two swords, and here the angel is working with two cups, right? And there's a process of alchemy happening. So tapping into your intuition, maybe you connected with your spirit guides, maybe you connected with someone you do know has much more spiritual wisdom to give to you, or whatever spiritual wisdom they share is definitely helpful for you, and that helped you realize the pros and cons of the situation and bring about or create a cocktail of your own essences, of your own awareness here, which works the best for you. This may very well have been some sort of higher education, you wanting to pursue higher education, because I do feel like there's something around pursuing higher education here. So pursuing that education might not have been that helpful, or more than helpful, I would say, might not have been an option earlier on, but it did actualize either this education or whatever solution you wanted to create with all the awareness that you had, and especially spiritually, you certainly, with the Nine of Cups here, did get your wish fulfilled. And after the Nine of Cups we have the Knight of Pentacles, which tells me that it was definitely a calculated move, and you were moving forward, you were ticking all the boxes, you were going through the entire list and completing everything. Yet after that we have the Five of Cups, which tells me that there was some sort of regret or fear coming up of the past repeating itself. And after the Five of Cups there is the Page of Pentacles. So I felt like that tells me essentially that you went back to basics. There was, again, the study energy is coming through. This study energy, I majorly with the King of Wands essentially here, Gemini, I feel like there is some energy around the father figure or a father like person whom you wanted to impress, and that is energy that's shifting. You are no longer now wanting their approval. You're no longer catering to what they think is right for you, in terms of where you yourself did not trust the choices you made. You are choosing and trusting yourself now, and you're not you're not after just writing a line in a notebook, looking to someone else for approval. Am I doing this the right way? Am I doing it correctly? Am I on the right path? That thing is shifting, especially this, am I doing it the right way? Seeking that validation from a father figure or a father like figure. That's the energy that's clearing up for you. And why I'm mentioning this with the Page of Pentacles is I do perceive that if for it could apply to your situation or it may not. You may only take what resonates with you. You may find that the energy of the situation might, feel resonant to you. So with the Page of Pentacles, what I was receiving was, because after the Page of Pentacles we have the Empress, so maybe you needed to go back to basics, maybe you needed to study something, learn something, and so either you confined in your own mother and she helped you move through that process and that brought you some relief, or the process of educating yourself itself, going back to the basics, made you feel more energetic, and it you could feel like you were thriving and you were having a lot of mental peace. And moving forward, we have the World and Page of Cups in your current energy. So definitely there's a completion here. Some of you must have graduated, some of you must have completed a course, some of you must have completed a karmic cycle as well, which has created this Page of Cups energy in you currently, where you want to share your gifts, where you want to connect with others, where you genuinely want to, be that dreamy, happy go lucky person, and that's the energy you are in. And this is you trusting yourself, this is you trusting your inner child. And what's clearing up for you, I feel like this simultaneously happening. The more you're trusting yourself, the more you are withdrawing from this energy of needing validation from somebody else, especially a masculine energy, someone who maybe this person is a senior in your own field and you look up to them, and you looked up to them. But that need for approval from them, for the need for them telling you, yeah, I'm proud of you and you've come this far, I am so delighted, and all of these things coming out as words from their mouth is now shifting from you sharing those words to your own inner child here, Gemini. So that is the energy that's clearing up for you. It's brilliant. I'm so happy for you, actually. I totally understand what it feels to require validation and to move out of that mindset. So kudos to you. It's a big, big jump. So thank you, Gemini, for joining. I hope that this was helpful in some way, shape, or form. Do share your thoughts in the comment section below. Do like, share, subscribe to the channel if you haven't already. Thank you again so much for joining, and I hope to see you in future readings. Bye bye.